Power is going to have to figure out a way to slow down this offense. First team to 50, halftime's at 25, no game clock, 14-second shot clock. Free throws, one shot to wherever you got fouled, and there is a 4-point circle. One of the best rules in a big three is to bring the fire. You don't like a call, just have two players go one-on-one for it. Rice goes into Millsap. Millsap pump fake, no foul, gets it back, soft touch.
Yeah, but a design play right from the jump, which was to get that isolation with Millsap down low.
Evans inside. Beasley going right, throws it back. Back door. Good hands by Glen Rice. 2 on the shot clock. Chalmers knows it, throws it up. That's an air ball.
You talking about play design, no one better in the league than Nancy Lieberman of drawing up a play to get an isolation for one of her players.
Millsap inside, going over Beasley. They got Beasley with a foul. Back-to-back plays going inside against Michael Beasley.
Well, but you keep it simple, too. By not shooting a lot of jump shots, you put so much pressure on the interior defense. Either you get the basket or you get the foul, or you get a combination of the two. So you kind of see early the strategy, game plan-wise, by Power is to utilize that size inside with Monroe and also Millsap.
Beasley clears it. Rice is guarding. Evans sets the screen. Beasley loses the dribble, but they got a foul on Glen Rice. Shot out of bounds, Miami. Always the first couple minutes is both teams trying to figure out, how are the coaches guarding? What are they doing? Here's Beasley. Nice pass over to Chalmers. Chalmers with a drift shot, knocks it down. Rice looking inside. Going to Greg Monroe. Absolute load down on the block. And Rice is going to get fouled on the floor. No shot. Power side out. Clear. New shot clock. 10 on the shot clock here. Rice looking to be aggressive. Good defense by Chalmers. Oh, good clean strip, but raises his hand. They got a foul.
And not only are we seeing posted up by the bigs, it's also Rice trying to take advantage of the paint on Chalmers.
Yeah, both coaches are going to figure out their game plan and what they're trying to do. Rice, very good post player. He could post up smaller guards, and he could take the bigger players out on the perimeter.
And Nancy trusts him defensively on Michael Beasley. She talked about how, they want to crowd the space. Michael loves to get to his left, but then get back right. Kind of take those little nuances out of his game. Like right here, he's getting to his right hand over that time, unable to knock in that jump shot.
Rice attacking, kicks it, Millsap, corner 3. In and out, ball kicked over to Monroe. Ooh, he missed the layup. Reggie Evans comes away with it, but the ball finds Monroe, and he's pushed underneath. Power looks like a team that's really focused in right now.
Well, we saw with the triplets, doing the little things, coming up with second possessions, extending their offense, not turning the ball over.
Miami almost got hit with a delay in game there. But Reggie Evans hitting the bench. Lance Stevenson to get some offensive firepower in the game. Here's Monroe at the line. Too long. Beasley clears it. Right away, over to Lance Stevenson. Step back. Instant offense. Power looking to go inside. Gets it to Monroe. Got Beasley on him. Kicks it out. Millsap for three. Nice little inside out.
And good recognition that time by Greg Monroe. He felt the pressure coming in. Millsap relocated. Dropped it right on time for him to square those puppies up and knock it in.
Back to Stevenson. Attacking. Pull back. Fades. No good. Rebound Monroe. Looking to post him up again. Deep post position. Gets fouled. That's the 5th foul on Miami.
And good patience. And you, again, methodically just trying to figure out where the mismatches are by Power. Good patience that time by Rice Jr. too to allow Greg Monroe to get deeper post position inside.
Good sub by 305, bringing Sean Williams into the game. This guy's a defensive menace. Power's got to make these free throws.
Yeah, another miss by Monroe. You're leaving points on the floor, not on the scoreboard. 4-point shot.
Easy with the air ball. Every team in the playoffs, they come out just a little bit slow. So everyone's trying to find their way. Oh, man, Klein gets clobbered. No call. Rice to Monroe. Monroe inside. Good defense by Sean Williams. Beasley gets fouled. I mean, I don't know. You call it. Did a foul or no?
All right. Well, he jumped on that. Well, he jumped in between. Yeah, Stevenson hit him. I think more of a contact too came from.
Another missed free throw. Klein over to Rice. Quick trigger. No good. Oh, Lance Stevenson falls. I don't know what happened to Lance Stevenson, but he's down on the floor. He's still down. Man, they're going to call a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. 6-4, a lot of fouls. Let's take a look at what happened. He's retying those shoes, so it's got to be something on with his ankle. See Lance Stevenson.
Oh, right there.
Oh, there it is, right there.
Yep. How many times have you seen it on the tip of your toe? You're standing on the top of your toe, try to stop. That ankle turns over. Unfortunately for Stevenson, it's a quick tweak.
He's gonna stay out there.
Yeah. I mean, that's the best thing to do too. You don't want to sit down. You kind of want to keep it loose, keep it warm.
He tied those shoes up tighter and just said, "I'm gonna keep out here playing." Both teams just kind of missing shots and feeling each other out. Where's the offense gonna come from?
Well, you know, with TJ Klein in the game, he's going to do a lot of cutting, backdoor cuts, a lot of movement. So Lance Stevenson is going to have to be on his P's and Q's regarding Klein.
Let's turn over to Rachel Nichols with something on Lance Stevenson.
You know, a few months ago, he might not have been able to walk that off, guys. Lance told me that being in the Big Three has really motivated him. He's gotten in great shape. He said he lost 15 pounds going to his appearances here this season, and now he's more healthy when something bad happens to him.
Yeah, and he looks good, and his movement is good. That usually takes guys a while in the Big Three, but Lance Stevenson is the bucket. Right on cue with the air guitar.
And Lance had 10 in that first game that lost to Power. And if he can get it going, and we know this, that the combination between he and Beasley make it extremely difficult to beat. And Rice Jr. This is their 4-point shot.
Beasley clears it, left him open. Oh, good steal by Glen Rice. The ball was such a climb right there on the glass.
Yeah, second offensive rebound, 10 in the little things.
10-7. Beasley really hasn't got it going yet. Gets the screen from Sean Williams. Got 5 on the clock. Oh, he turns it over right inside. And Rice up top, no call. Gets it back and finishes. Francis, the man with the hot hand right now. Got Greg Monroe on him. Wow, all this stuff. They call a foul on TJ Klein. Well, 5 fouls to 2. We're not even at the 15-point break yet. All right, here's Beasley. Still trying to find his rhythm. There's that drift shot. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Glen Rice, but he got popped in the face.
And that's, you know, again, the challenge. You're not going to stop Beasley all the time. He's going to find his openings, but good defense by Rice, better offense, beautiful play right there inside. Millsap not able to finish it.
Yeah, Dallas had really lost a lot of opportunity as Sean Williams goes up, misses a layup. Rice clears it. Klein looking to be aggressive, and that's 6th foul. Yeah. So TJ Klein going to the free throw line.
You asked what happened to Rice Jr. right here. An inverted elbow from Beasley caught Rice right there in the chin.
Power has, right now, they're only up by 3. They've missed 3 free throws.
6 points.
Yeah, and Michael Cooper's going to call for a bring the fire challenge. And it's going to be brought to you by Red Lobster. Challenge the shooting foul. Only get to shoot. 2 players to go one-on-one, and will count as 2, 3, or 4, and each team gets 1 challenge per half. This is big. He scores this, you get 14, and you get the ball back. TJ. Oh, with the back down. And no foul at all. They do allow a lot when it comes to the bring the fire challenge.
No, they do, but KYP, know your personnel, and understanding that TJ Klein is not a one-on-one player. Okay, so you trust that Lance Stevenson can win that battle. Yes, there's a lot of contact, but like you said, a little bit more judicious the officials are in that one-on-one situation throughout the whole year.
There's Beasley, airballed it. Millsap got it back, new clock. Aggressive, and that's gonna be an and one opportunity. And Millsap looks tough.
Sean Williams is there to bump, but the heads-up play by Millsap, filling the contact and then finishing right over the top.
Right now, it looks like the Powers' game plan is to milk matchups, get the ball inside.
Not a lot of jump shots by Power.
Makes the free throw. That sends us to the 15-point break. And Paul Millsap, aggressive, gets the foul, hits the deck. And you're watching the Big 3 playoffs presented by iHeartRadio. Dallas up 15-9. Welcome back. Power with a 15-9 lead. Our man is elbow deep into that popcorn. Let's send it over to Chris Haynes. It's more on the relationship of Lance Stephenson and Michael Beasley.
Yeah, it's been a relationship that I've been monitoring throughout this season. Before the Big Three season kicked off, I had reported that Mike Beasley requested a trade once Miami drafted Lance Stephenson with the #1 pick. Mike Beasley wanted to run it back with his original team from last season. Nazir Kaur, who is on the Detroit squad now, the Chicago squad now, he felt some type of way about being left off as well. And so Lance and Michael Beasley, their relationship this season has been something to monitor. They've had some turmoil this season. This has been a team that I picked talent-wise, as let's get a block and Klein finishes up with the layup. This Miami squad is a team that I picked to win a championship, but I told Bees and Lance is going to depend on their relationship. And if you look at some of the losses they had this season, it's because of breakdown of communication, arguing. So you just never know what Miami squad you're going to get.
Good stuff there, Chris, and that's true. And especially, whoa, Stevenson, we've seen it all the time. Talent is one thing. Yeah. Talent that doesn't play together, then you're not able to really dig into that. And you see the difference all year, like Chris said, when Beasley and Stevenson are on the same page, tough as anybody.
Yeah, you can't stop the guys when they're locked in like that. But Nancy Lieberman's going to bring the fire, brought to you by Red Lobster. And we'll get to see Lance Stephenson and Paul Millsap go one-on-one. Here's Lance. Aggressive, spins, elevates. No good. Pretty good defense by Millsap.
No, it was. Contested high, didn't foul. Lance kind of got to the spot he wanted to, but I think that adjustment that Millsap had forced Lance to kind of put a little bit more air on that shot. So defense, once again, wins out.
See the numbers right there, 53-31 on the Bring the Fire challenge. Rice, not shoot the ball well this season from the outside, but done so much for his team. Throws it inside to Millsap on the drift shot. No good. TJ Klein with a good crash. Stevenson did not clear it. Referee's right there telling him. Now Beasley only had 7 on the clock. Straight line drive, he gets fouled. Yep. It's going to be the 4th foul on Power. Michael Beasley would go to the line.
Millsap catches him on the end right there on the slap down. Good call by the official.
Power right now up 17-9, but man, they've missed a ton of bunnies and some free throws. Miami is just not playing well, but only down by 6. All right, so they run this play when they put 2 guys in the corner. It's pretty much one-on-one for Glenn Rice Jr. Pulls up for 4.
He knew he missed it too. Now you give up because of that shot and you are spread.
Yeah.
So that time by not hitting the rim, it was an easy layup that time for Miami.
All right, here's Rice. Looking inside, Millsap. Turns and faces. Gets to his spot. Beasley with pretty good defense. They got a foul?
Yeah, it's inside. I think it was
foul
Rice.
on Power.
Yeah, I think it was Rice Jr. when Sean Williams was going for the ball. They called that on Rice Jr.
All right, Millsap goes to the bench. Here comes Greg Monroe. Haven't had that explosion yet from Michael Beasley, but he's on the block right now. Fades. There it is. It only takes 1 for a guy like that. What would you do? You want him going right or you want him going left? It seems like he's prolific either way.
Yeah, but he gets to, I think, that comfort zone, especially that pull-up when he goes right. I mean, it's no easy way to stop Michael Beasley, especially when he gets this close to the basket. He's this deep in the post that time, able to feel the contact and get right over the top. I think you just got to square him up a little bit more, force him to take some more dribbles. But I don't think they want to overhelp and give up, you know, second shots or kickouts.
Monroe on the free throw line. That time he sticks it, and that's what they need. They need him to make those free throws because he gets fouled a ton. Dallas gets the ball back up 19-15. Remember, 25 points sends you to the half. Here's that spread offense again. Shine Bryce. Pulls it back out to attack. Telling the referee, call the hand check, call the foul, no call at all. Sean Williams hits the deck, clears it. But TJ over to Glenn Rice Jr. and he mishandles it out of bounds. A lot of chirping going on with the officials.
Yeah, and neither team able to kind of establish a good rhythm. You know, it's a little choppy.
Miscommunication. Chalmers misses the layup. Rowe gets it back over to Klein. Klein with that push shot, in and out. There's Lance getting into his bag. Oh, he just goes right through the chest. And a jump ball. TJ Klein took that hit.
Now watch it. Here's the initiation. Boom, right there. And then he grabs it inside arm. He did make contact with Lance. I'm surprised it wasn't a foul call, either one way or the other. That time the officials kind of letting them go.
Yeah, that was some hit. Lance trying to get it going. Pulls up for 4. Oh man! A big time shot.
And that's with the shot clock going down, keep in mind. And Michael Cooper was yelling it out. You got to go, Lance, and Lance responded with that 4-point shot.
There's Rice for 3. No good. Lance gets it back. Attacking, elevates. No good. Cleared by Sean Williams. Goes up, nothing going. Game is so physical.
Yeah, it's physical. And they changed that 4-point shot to a 3, saying that Lance didn't establish himself. All you got to do is just touch it, and he didn't touch it.
Oh yeah, you're right. He shifted over.
Yep.
Man, this is an absolute wrestling match out there. Nothing easy. And it doesn't help that Power doesn't do a great job of shooting the 3.
Yeah.
Because everything has to go through the rim.
Well, and that's part of the game plan too, because if you're not a great 3-point shooting team, what do? You got to operate inside the line, try to get to the basket, more post-ups.
Power to go to the line right here. 19-18. One shot for 2 points. Missed again.
Yeah, offensive rebound though.
Here's Rice exploding to the basket, and he lost it. It's going to be Miami ball. They got to delay a game on Power. That's their first warning.
Go that whistle when he land on the floor. I need the ball. Nah, you hear me? Go that whistle when he land on the fucking floor. Motherfucker land on the floor, you just watched it.
There's been nothing easy in this game.
No.
Oh, good pass by Beasley. Good block by Rice Jr.
Yeah, Rice Jr. or Monroe caught that in.
Stevenson for 3. No good. Shot clock is down. Did not hit the rim. This is it's an impossible game to officiate right here. The game, even though they're both in foul trouble, the game has not, the physicality is still there. Rice getting contact, goes up, gets blocked by Beasley.
Now I'm surprised Rice didn't go to the other side of the rim that time because he had it. That allowed Beasley to come back. But, you know, with both of these teams, too, think about it. You see Rice here getting to the basket. Point guard play. You don't really see the playmaking from either team. Hence, it's not a clean game between two physical teams. You don't have that playmaker that, like we saw, like in Nasir Kaur, you know, in that first game, or even Jordan Crawford, that attracts the defense, then you make plays. So everything now is going to be a little bit more sluggish, more power.
Yeah, here's Beasley. And besides him, like it seems like him and Lance Stevenson are the guys that are just getting it going. Everything else seems like a wrestling match for everybody else.
Well, that time, Beasley able to create some space for himself and finally get a clean look at the basket. And Sean Williams right there with the foul down low, didn't call it. And it's like what I need to do to get a foul.
Yeah, he got hammered as well. 21-20. Go back to Beasley. Steps back.
Nice.
Hitting that mid-range.
Yeah, but getting the ball to him on that left block, that left side of the court. That time, help was not coming in. He was able to knock it in.
Right floater. Maybe that'll get him going from the outside. There is always the big three games. They do find a place where a rhythm does occur, and it seems like the last couple of possessions, everyone's found their rhythm. There's Millsap. Crosses over. Nowhere to go. Monroe's down there. Man, Stevenson fouls.
Was that after the shot?
I think so. If I was Power, I'd tell him to hurry up, because if you get him to delay a game.
Well, watch after the play. I think it's after the play when he bumps into him right there. Then, I mean, we've seen more contact than that not being called. But again, the shooter was in the air.
Man, you got to give the guy, you know, a clean landing space.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here's Millsap at the line, and this would take it to the half. Right now he's got 7 points. And he does it, 25-22. So you are watching the Big Three playoffs presented by iHeartRadio, and it seems to be, it has been a bloodbath so far. Both teams kind of opening up as we got closer to the half. Let's see if Beasley can keep it going. The second half coming up next.
The Big Three on CBS Sports is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? And by Walmart. Try Pharmacy Express Delivery.
There's Lady Magic starting her professional career in Diamond Dallas. The Dallas Diamond in 1980. She won the championship in '84, and she became the first female head coach of a men's professional basketball team at the Texas Legends and Dallas Mavericks G League affiliate. Now the juiciest moment of the half brought to you by Simply Spiked Bowl. 21 and over contains alcohol. Celebrate responsibly.
All right, that's Lance Stevenson. Didn't get the 4-point shot, but it was deep enough. Only counted for 3, didn't test the line. If he can start hitting those shots, Miami has a shot to kind of move on and get to the championship round. But you talked about it, it's been choppy.
So
Both
choppy.
teams.
Yeah.
Does that favor Miami more so, or Power that is choppy?
Well, to me, if Power can make their free throws, this game is a totally different game, but you still got to do it. And you got to remember, in the Big Three, one half doesn't dictate a second half.
Exactly.
But right now, the Power is playing the game that they want to play. I'd be, you know, with Miami, it's their high-powered offense you got to be afraid of. But so far, Power has a pretty good game plan.
Well, because they're slowing the game down. They're not allowing for the rhythm. If it's a more fluid game, I think it favors Miami. But right now, let's see how disciplined Power can be with sticking with that game plan and forcing Miami to be uncomfortable offensively and defensively.
You know, and I didn't think Michael Beasley played well. Then you look down, he's got 12 points and 9 rebounds.
Right.
So,
but you said it though, he started to find his rhythm a little bit later in that half.
He did. It's going to be all about the rhythm of Michael Beasley. He can get it going. No one in this league that can stop him. All right, here's Glenn Rice Jr., who also got it going later. Inside of Monroe, he's only got 5 on the clock. Guarded by Reggie Evans. Goes underneath. Millsap with 2, 1. It'll count if it goes. No good. Rebound Evans. And he finds Beasley. Beasley on the attack. Pretty good defense by Monroe, coming on over and changing his shot. Good Chalmers with that steal. Behind the back, right to Beasley.
Yeah, great defense, great anticipation that time by Chalmers. Again, those turnovers like that. Can Miami force more of those in order to get some easier baskets, that time able to capitalize off the turnover?
Rice attacking, good move, switches to the left, no good, but Millsap right there, and he gets fouled. This is a great sequence.
No, it is. Chalmers anticipates, finds. Now the pass was there for Reggie Evans, but it was Michael Beasley able to scoop it up and put it in.
Always huge when your star player can get an easy basket.
Yep.
All right, so Glenn Rice will take it out on the side, over to Millsap. Beasley gave him space. Rice goes up, doesn't get the roll, but the ball gets back to Rice. Push shot. Ooh, Greg Monroe hits the floor. Great hustle. Oh, what a dime to Millsap. That's the play of the day.
It is, but it's the little things again. First to the floor, loose ball situation, the alertness to get the ball down to Millsap. Those little things right there, you know, win you games. Now again, it's still early, but that possession, you extend it because you want to get your knees dirty. How about this?
That was a right-handed throw from a left-handed player.
Yeah, right there.
That's a big play. All right, here's Chalmers. Back to Beasley, standing on that 4-point circle. He goes left, scoop shot, and it's good. That's 16 points for Beasley. Rice with the crossover. Foul by Chalmers. Got to watch out for foul trouble in the second half of these games. Like I mentioned earlier, if Power would have made their free throws, it would be a much different game right now. But they didn't. It's a 1-point lead for Power. Rice gets bumped. No call. Beasley, rebound. Couldn't hit the rim. That time Reggie Evans runs this thing down. Goes over to Chalmers for 3. He's short with it. And it's out of bounds. I think these guys are like exhausted from all the wrestling. Chalmers is pretty money when it comes to those wide open threes, normally. Yeah, so right now, going back to what I was saying earlier, Power's 4 for 8 from the free throw line. Each one of those shots could be worth 2 points. So that's nice. 8 points on the board. Good play out of on the baseline out of bounds.
Yeah, Nancy Lieberman drawing up another one. That time they're very good. Side out of bounds, underneath out of bounds. Those type of plays.
Beasley going right. No foul. Foul on Glenn Rice Jr. just pushing Reggie Evans to the floor. Oh man, it looked like a big moving stream. Here comes John Millsap in the game. Over to Beasley. Beasley's going to the left. Kicks it out. Chalmers for three. Sticks that one.
A good play that time by Beasley. He could have forced a shot, but he didn't. Chalmers able to cash that one in.
Got a foul on Beasley. (29-29). Millsap up top. Over to his brother John. Turns the corner, kicks it out. Paul Millsap with the floater, no good. John inside, misses. That's going to be out of bounds. Miami ball. Fresh clock for Miami.
Big fella.
Beasley gets the screen from Evans. Attacking. Fading. That's a foul on Monroe.
Yeah, Monroe was right there. Didn't have to reach on that one. Michael Beasley, I know he can make that shot, but he's fading away, about to. Watch him on the spin here. On the step back. Just put your hand up and contest.
So Beasley will shoot one shot for 2 points and give Miami a lead. Oh, he pushed it. Inside Monroe. It's usually a force down there. Spins. Gets contact. Other side, soft touch.
Yeah, good patience too. He felt the body contact with Beasley. Initiated, spun off of him. So very good patience that time by Greg Monroe.
Lance. Attacking, float game, it's good. Man, he just pushed TJ Klein right to the floor. No foul.
Reggie Evans. Rich.
Man.
He's talking about some grown man stuff right there.
No doubt. All right, here's Millsap. A little crossover. Step, nice play. You know, Millsap can give you a bucket.
No doubt about that.
Reggie Evans got some blood, so he's going to have to go to the sideline. Millsap's got 13 points. Chris Haynes, what do you got on Paul Millsap?
Well, Paul has been dealing with nagging injuries all throughout the season that forced him to miss a couple of games, and I asked him about those missed games. He said, listen, if it were the playoffs, I could have given it a go. He said, but he was thinking about the longer picture, and he wanted to be healthy, as healthy as can be, I should say, for the playoffs. And you see right now, he's playing well on both ends of the floor.
He is playing well. And every time he stacks a few games together, he gets better and better as the games go. But when he misses a game and he comes back, he looks a little rusty. He looks good today.
I think it also helps too with Dallas Power. Winning allows Paul to kind of stay out when he needs to. Like he doesn't have to rush back.
And I give Nancy all that credit because no matter who's out there playing, she seems to figure out a way to get a win.
Yeah.
There's Rice with the rebound. Rice hasn't really got it going offensively. He's got 6 points. Monroe inside. 3 ball for TJ Klein. Stevenson's going to clear it. Over to Beasley. Gets the screen. Against Monroe. There's that drift shot he loves. Yep. 18 points for Michael Beasley. He also has 10 rebounds to go along with it. Here's Rice. Yeah, he gets fouled. You know, with Glenn Rice Jr. not knocking down threes, and normally, I'm not saying he's a great shooter, but he can do it. Him not shooting those threes, it changes what Power can do offensively.
Well, and it shrinks the court, because now a lot of times that allowed TJ Klein to have those backdoor cuts, because you had to guard on the perimeter a lot closer to Glenn Rice Jr.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it makes the whole offense go.
It does.
Greg Monroe will have more room. TJ Klein has those cuts to the basket. Yeah, the three-pointer for Glenn Rice Jr. is an important part of Power's offense.
You know, it's interesting too with this Dallas team. Despite not having that shooting, they still led the league in, you know, points, rebounds, assists, and steals. So finding different ways to be effective, not necessarily from behind the three-point line, but covering their bases in those categories.
Yeah, if they could shoot, it would be pretty amazing what type of team they would be.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, the options you would have offensively, and we've seen it in the past, though, with Coach Lieberman, when she's had shooting around, how tough and how much ball movement.
But it doesn't, like you said, it just doesn't discourage them the way they play. They can still find ways to win without knocking down threes.
Yeah.
All right, here's Beasley. Oh, late pass to Reggie Evans. Oh, and Lance Stevenson was on the cut.
Yep.
It's going to be power ball.
Well, that time Reggie was deep inside, and I know that what Beasley is telling him, you got the shot. You're right there in the middle of the lane. I don't think Reggie felt comfortable.
There it is. It only takes one. And Glenn Rice Jr. sticks to three to give Dallas a 38-33 lead.
Yeah, big shot.
And like, he hasn't made shots, but he's got 16 points.
All right.
All right, see if Beasley can match it. Gets contact. A little bit of bump, no call. Good rebound by TJ Klein. Pulls it out. Let's find the hot hand. Glenn Rice calling for that screen. Got the ISO. Staring Reggie Evans right in the eye. Pretty good deep by Reggie Evans. Lance Stevenson lays it up.
Yeah, Reggie wasn't going for it right there. And that time at the last minute, Glenn Rice tried to dump pass down inside to Greg Monroe to no avail.
Oh, Lance Stevenson with another steal. Gets it back, goes up strong. Man, big boy move right there, showing the muscles. All right, Glenn Rice wants to screen and roll. He gets it. Man, another good defense by Beasley. The turnovers have killed the Power.
Yeah, with two lazy passes, like Glenn Rice Jr.
Stevenson. Klein with the board. Nowhere to go. Monroe inside. Rice, corner three. Back-to-back threes for Glenn Rice, and he brings out that bow and arrow. And that'll take us to the 40-point break. 41-37. Can Power hang on? Glenn Rice is getting warmed up from the outside. Let's see if Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson have something to say about it. The finish with a chance to punch your ticket to the finals. Tonight on CBS begins with 60 Minutes and a surprising story about work being done on behalf of 9/11 families, followed by a new episode of Big Brother, plus back-to-back episodes of Tracker. Tonight on CBS Sunday. Let's take a look at the monster moment fueled by Racetrack.
Yeah, we saw this in the first half. Excellent play by Mario Chalmers, and then the alertness behind the back pass. Beasley, easy two inside.
Man, we witnessed the craziest timeout I've ever seen. See Beasley right there at 18 and 11. And we'll try to get some of that footage for you. Lance Stevenson up strong, and it goes in. 39-41.
As soon as you feel power kind of breaking away, Miami tends to close that door just a little bit more.
Rice Jr., no good. Sean Williams tracks down the rebound. Over to Beasley. He's open. Passes up on the shot. Goes left. Oh, he loses the ball. Inside Monroe. Good block by Sean Williams. They don't have to clear it. It's tied up. All right, let's send it over to Rachel Nichols.
Well, you guys remember that during play going into that timeout, we saw Bees and Reggie Evans getting on each other. Well, that continued into the huddle. Evans in particular, very angry at some of the things Bees have been saying to him on the court. Lance Stevenson, of all people, tried to step in as peacemaker, but y'all know how that worked out. Then Beasley just got upset with Lance. So they went round and round a couple different times. Montrezl Harrell trying to calm Evans down, telling him, man, y'all are fighting each other more than you're fighting out in the court. Take that energy to the hoop. They tended in the end. They were able to work something out. We got Bees and Evans, you know, knocking heads there, supporting each other. They're almost not arguing over there, guys.
And Rachel, that was going on for 3 straight minutes.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't like a 10-second scuffle. That was 3 minutes the whole time.
Coop couldn't get their attention. Lance tried to get their attention. Mario, by the way, who saw it all when he was on that Heat team, he just walked away. He was like, I'm good. I'm coming back for the final huddle. He didn't need any of it. He didn't want a piece of it at all. But, you know, I got to give these guys credit. They did get it together. And, you know, Michael Cooper's seen everything, too. This child's play to him as well.
Well, see how much of an effect that does it motivate.
They look good in that first possession.
Exactly.
And they were laughing, and I thought they had like a little bounce to their steps. We'll see if it works out. Beasley countering, drifting. Pretty good defense by Rice.
Yeah, there's Klein right there.
Another 3 for Rice. No good. Lance Stevenson did not clear it. Did not clear it. Referee told him. Now he's down to 9 on the clock. Gonna go to work. Contact. Over to Sean Williams. In and out. Rice looking to be aggressive. Lance Stevenson all in his stuff. Oh, late shot, but Monroe right there. Good rebound by Beasley.
Yeah, but he had Klein open in the corner.
And that's a foul.
That's our fucking ball.
I'm not sure the guys cleared the lane on that, but Rice is still shooken up. Like every time there's a dead ball, you see guys like laid out. One guy in the corner, Beasley. Glenn Rice Jr. is in the paint. We got the training staff coming out. You know, we're going to take a quick break to sort all this out, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, welcome back. 41-39, Dallas Power in control. Big Three and Charlotte have teamed up to take a look at the Big Three to the next level this year. Check out the all-new collection of apparel made especially for Big Three fans at store.big3.com.
Well, that huddle looks a little calmer.
Yeah, it does.
than it was the last one. Last time out.
I mean, I have to admit it. I've been a part of the Big Three since day one.
Right.
This has to be the most physical game I've ever seen in the Big Three.
I would second that, but I would say during that first season, the opening games in Brooklyn, when it was tough to score points, it might rival that.
Was it like 12 hours?
Yes.
I remember that. You're right. You might be right.
Yeah, that was a tough ask early on.
Beasley's got 20 points. But no, you're right. It did. But you know what? They were there. They didn't leave. They saw it till the end.
They saw it to the end.
Rice elevating. No good. Lance Stevenson wide open. Oh, he gets back into the play, gets his rebound, and lays it up. That's a big-time hustle play.
Yeah, but, you know, and I know Glenn Rice Jr. has been frustrated by not getting fouled, but because he stops play, you give that offensive rebound up.
Yeah, Lance Stevenson with 18th point. Nancy Lieberman saw what you saw. They'll see if they can sort it out, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, Miami's been fighting and clawing, and now they have a 2-point lead. But coming up Sunday, August 24th, the Big 3 2025 Big 3 Championship presented by iHeartRadio and Additional Financial Arena in Orlando. Go to big3.com/tickets for all the details.
The last bucket, Lance Stevenson able to get an offensive rebound right there. Again, Glen Rice. And that's another play right now. And now Nancy Lieberman is going to try to get Glen Rice out the game. I mean, it's been 2 or 3 plays where he's just stopped, compromised their defense, and given up shots to Miami.
Yeah, Lance Stevenson, I mean, he's not doing anything wrong, but Glen Rice has been a little bit shook since Lance Stevenson's been making those plays.
Well, you can't allow the lack of getting calls impact how you play this game defensively. And he's given up a couple, like I said, opportunities to this Miami team by just stopping on defense because of his frustration.
All right, see if Glen Rice Jr. can answer. He pulls up from 3. He does. Big shot.
Big time.
46-44. Dallas needs a stop.
You know where it's going.
Going back to Lance. Gets Monroe. Lance pulls it back and then attacks downhill. Elevate and gets fouled. This might be a bring to fire moment.
There it is. You called it. You called it.
And Nancy's hitting that button, and we're about to bring a fire. Let's see. Lance Stevenson is going to go one-on-one. See the play right here. Going against Paul Millsap.
Hard foul that time by Millsap. Does the offense break through on this one?
I think so. I think Lance is in his zone right now. Stevenson has a little bit of space. Taking his time. Oh, the crossover, the go, the step back. I'm telling you, the man is in his zone. High-fiving fans with cowboy hats.
Go back to the beginning of this game. Who can be the X factor? It's Stevenson. You know, we know how potent of an offensive player Beasley is, but when those two together are going 23 points for Stevenson, 20 for Beasley.
Here's Rice. Got that 3. And he answers the call with a big shot. 47-48. Anything can happen. Oh, Rice with the save. Over to Stevenson. 8 on the clock. He's got the ISO. He attacks. Oh, great defense. And Rice. Oh, he runs it. And out. Beasley with the... Oh, they're going to have to review it.
They have to look at this.
They're going to have to look at it.
Yep.
No one knows who it went off on. Right now, the call is power ball.
I mean, the crowd is on his feet right now. I mean, it's been choppy, it's been physical, but yet, right now, a one-possession game for either team. And here, let's take a look at the end. A lot of contact here. Greg Monroe, Michael Beasley. Where does it go?
Oh, Beasley's shoe.
Did it hit his shoe?
Yeah, hit his shoe on the way out. So it's going to be black ball.
Yeah, because Monroe catches it right there.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
So black ball, that gives Nancy Lieberman a chance to draw up the play. Now a 3 would win it. And Nancy's going to have something up her sleeve, I promise you that. And I'd look for Glen Rice to get the ball.
What's going to be interesting to see who takes it out of bounds. Probably be Millsap, because you trust him with making the pass and decision. And somehow you want to get and clear some space for Glenn Rice Jr.
Glenn Rice has that look.
Yep. He'll start in the corner.
He just, I'm telling you, Nancy has something up her sleeve right here. A three would send Dallas to the finals. A flare. Rice gets it back. A corner three. No good. Oh, man. Jimmy Jackson got clobbered.
Got him. See how quickly I got him?
I see it. We lost one monitor. That's dead.
Oh, that's the monitor gone. He gone.
You can throw that one away. We're good. All right, so we got a timeout. Miami basketball. And we're going to stay here. So now Miami doesn't need a three. They just needed two. And they got two guys that are flat-out bucket getters.
And I know that Rice had hit a couple shots. I didn't like that last one.
Yeah. I think the play was for him to get the flare.
Exactly.
He didn't have to take that.
He didn't have to take that. I think you can get that shot. Because here's the thing about it. It's been physical, right? But this is the time of the game, too, where maybe you get that three-point play the old-fashioned way. You drive and get fouled, you finish, go to the free throw line, and the game is over.
Right before the game is over tonight on CBS with 60 Minutes. It begins with 60 Minutes and a surprising story about work being done on behalf of 9/11 families, followed by a new episode of Big Brother, plus back-to-back episodes of Tracker tonight on CBS. All right, any bucket here would win. No team is in the bonus, so they have some fouls to give. Stevenson. It's going to go to Beasley. Beasley gets the catch. He's got 10 on the clock. Glenn Rice defending. Beasley jab, goes right, elevate. Flat out tough. That shot is over two people.